I'm circling this guy. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Can you say morning too? 1, 2, 3, go.
What? What was I supposed to do?
Good morning. Good morning, guys.
No, not guys.
Good morning.
Good morning. We're here at Lux Hair Company doing our makeup with you guys today to get ready for the day.
We're gonna show you how we do our makeup before work, which isn't that extravagant.
Mine's a little extravagant.
Brittany.
Okay.
We're both gonna start our face.
So we're priming, and I'm using the Smashbox primer water, and then she's using.
The Crown All Day Setting Spray.
So I'm gonna spray my entire face with this stuff.
May I go?
You could go at the same time. May I go?
That happens too.
May I go?
Kim, you look so flawless when you do it. I'm like, shh. What do you do first?
Foundation. What do you do first?
Eyebrows.
Do you really?
Okay, I'm gonna start with my brows. And I'm gonna be using the Balm Brow Pow. It's just a powder.
And I'm going in foundation first because I do my brows later. And I'm using the LA Girl Pro Coverage, and this is in beige. And then I also go in with my Sigma F80 flat kabuki brush to apply this.
She's naming off her brushes. I don't even
People
have.
like to know. I got
No,
yelled
that's
at.
fine.
Come on.
I'm just saying, I don't even know the names of my brushes.
I don't either, but people got mad at me when I didn't.
It's okay if you don't know the names of your brushes.
It's very okay.
You could just name them like Sarah or Kristen.
What?
I'm using my
Name your
Sarah brush.
No. You can buy LA Girl at some select CVS's, and I think some Ultas have started selling it now.
And you can actually buy the balm online or through us because we sell it also.
Then I'm going in with LA Girl's Pro Conceal, and this is the yellow. I like the yellow because it like really brightens under the eye as opposed to like traditional concealer. And I literally just like put this in like a triangle under my eye. And yeah, I put a lot. But I got some bags. And then I do my forehead, down the center of my nose, and my chin. I'm a little extra. It's okay though.
Now I cut the underneath of my eyebrows with concealer to just shape them better, and I'm gonna use the Balm concealer. Also get it through us or online.
The reason I'm putting the concealer in the middle of my forehead and my chin and my nose is to highlight those points of my face so they stand out a little bit more. And then when you do your concealer under your eyes, if you have a problem with creasing and you have like under eye lines, you want to set it with a powder like right away when you're done blending. So before I even start blending this eye, I'm gonna set it. And I'm setting it with my Wet n Wild powder. And I'm doing the yellow. It's so good. And it's only like, it's so cheap.
And when you mess up, you just go back and fix it. Hello.
Well, that's the nice thing about makeup is it's not permanent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also gonna set my T-zone with this just because this powder is really good if you're oily. And I've noticed that my oil doesn't come through as much if I use this. Okay, now to set the rest of my face, I'm gonna be going in with my Ben Nye Neutral Set, and this is like a colorless powder. So it looks white, but it's not. And I just take a big fluffy brush. And this stuff goes everywhere because it's loose.
And then when you can't perfect it, you get to the point where you stop caring and you just say it looks fine as it is. I'm gonna prime my lids with the Balm concealer, just like I cut my eyebrows with. This is $1 million question, Kim. Why don't you use a beauty blender?
Okay, you know what? I switch between a beauty blender and a brush because for one, the beauty blender you have to clean more often.
Mm-hmm.
And for two,
okay, when you do use your beauty blender, do you get it wet?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
I think
I've
so
also-
many people get the mistake, they
Oh,
dry
I know,
do this,
yeah.
and it does not work.
Well, also I don't like that it can sometimes lessen your coverage.
Yeah, for sure.
Not that I need like full coverage, but if I'm wearing foundation, it's to cover things up. Now I'm gonna contour using the same Wet n Wild, but I'm using the darker shade. I'm taking an angled brush and I just use like the side of the brush. I don't go in with the whole thing. And I just place it right under where my cheekbone is, and that's where you're supposed to contour.
And I'm just setting my eyelids with a eyeshadow, a light one.
I also contour my forehead.
You're still on your face.
I'm almost done.
I don't contour though.
Okay, that's why.
I'm using for my eyes the Meet Matte Trimini palette. It's by the Balm.
If you ever try to contour and it comes out looking muddy, this is a really good tip. Go in with the lighter shade and just clean up under it.
I'm sorry, I was in the background shaking my head.
Why?
And I was doing it.
You not like my tip?
Yeah, I do.
Does it work?
I want like a more dramatic look, and for that I use a darker transition color, and this is a Morphe palette you can get online. This is really bad, Kim.
It's
Look
not.
it in there.
It's fine.
I'm gonna use this color right here. Doesn't have names. They don't have
my
names.
brush. For my brows, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Dip Brow, and this is a pomade, and this is in chocolate. And then I use the Anastasia number 12 brush with it because this brush is phenomenal. I start really low when I'm doing my eyeshadow, even though I want it to go high. You'll get really harsh lines if you start the product up too high and you don't want it to like touch your eyebrow. So I start low and put a lot of product in there, and then a lot of times I'll wipe my brush off and then I'll just drag it upward. I only put the pomade on the end of my brow and then I kind of drag it in a little bit, but I blend it out to give that like faded eyebrow look. I need to emphasize that I'm not using much pressure. If you really hardcore dig into your eye, it's gonna be very streaky. I'm really like barely using any pressure to drag this product out. Then I take another transition color, is what I'm gonna call it. I take like this burnt orange color. Hello. I'm taking this burnt orange color, still Morphe palette. I think it's the 35. Oh man. I should probably edit that up, so it's probably not accurate. I brush my brows just to blend them a little bit more. And pomades are pretty harsh, so if you're not used to doing your brows, I really recommend starting out with a powder. Alright, I'm going in with blush now, and I'm using my Milani Luminoso blush, and I get this at CVS. And it's just like a really pretty dusty pink. And I just apply this on my cheeks. I'm setting my face with the primer water I used before. You can use this to set as well. And then I'm gonna do highlight. Now I'm going, by the way, I use the same brush for both. It's just a blending brush by Morphe. Now I'm gonna go in, not as high as the other ones, but not just in my crease either. Sorry, I keep doing faces while you're talking. Oh, that's okay. Keep them in. Not. Keep them in. Because I keep forgetting I'm in the video. So I'm going back in with the Balm palette, and I'm gonna use this brick red color here, and I'm not gonna stay as low as my crease. I'm gonna go a little higher, but I'm not gonna go as high as I just went with the other colors. Okay, and to highlight, I'm going in with Becca's Champagne Pop, and this is in collaboration with Jaclyn Hill. I'm just highlighting my tops of my cheekbones, right above where I put my blush, and then I grab a little bit and put it above my brows. And then I go on my Cupid's bow. And then I also run it down the center of my nose. Oh my god, I didn't contour my nose.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
This is still a Morphe brush, but I'm using a smaller tapered crease brush. And I'm gonna take that same brick red color, but I'm gonna define just the crease more with it. So you go ahead.
Oh, we're on eyeshadow at the same time.
I haven't done my face yet.
Okay, I'm taking the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. And this is huge, I'm sorry.
And then more, Kim.
Hello. For my transition color, I'm gonna be going in with this color. And this color is literally called Pukey. I'm putting this in my crease and I'm blending it up towards the brow bone. And I'm just using a big fluffy brush and circular motions to do this.
Same palette. I like to keep it the same.
You're trying to hit me in the face.
I'm gonna use this plum color. Oh my god, they're name things!
I could have told you that.
I'm using Matte Moskowitz. And I'm going to bring it into my lower crease. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And then Kim wears the Stila glitter
Amazing.
all the time, and I love it, and so she brought it for me today so I can use it.
Alright, then I'm gonna do my crease color and I'm
Look
gonna
how cute this is. It's like a little applicator.
Isn't it
It's
so cute?
adorable.
Okay, Roxanne is the color I'm going in with.
That's so.
This one right here. And I'm taking a smaller crease brush.
I'm dying. How much was it?
I don't remember.
Where can you get it?
Ulta.
Ulta.
Probably Sephora too.
Yeah.
Something
must have happened. I kind of am like worried now.
For real.
Unless she still sleeps.
I should probably let it dry before I get crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of times people make the mistake of putting on a wet color, and you definitely want to let it dry before you go closing your eyelids so that it doesn't end up there.
I'm gonna be using that too, but I'm gonna move on to my lower lash line. I use a dual underbrush from Anastasia, and I'm gonna take the pencil side.
I'm like the Kroger brand of Kim.
Okay, but this comes with like a palette.
I'm like generic medicine.
Going in with Roxanne again. And running this under my lash line. Or on my lash line. I don't want to know what just happened.
Okay, so I guess I do have an issue with this.
Why?
Normally with my glitter, I can like blend my crease color back in, and this bitch is sharp.
No. You gotta wait till it dries and then you can.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go back in with Pukey just to blend out that line. And a lot of people are scared to take this color down because they're scared it's gonna create bags. But if you go in with a really light transition color, it will look more blended. And then I'm gonna curl my eyelashes.
Before you put mascara on?
I'm just having
Yeah, you're not supposed to do it after. It rips your eyelashes out.
I don't
don't
have
ever-
I don't
I don't
have
ever
to
curl
curl my
mine.
eyelashes.
Me either.
How about that?
I just do because I have really, really straight eyelashes.
I know.
I'm going in with Essence Lash Princess, and this is the volume one. The pink one's the best. You can get this at Ulta or some CVS's as well. And this is also a drugstore.
While I'm waiting for this to dry, I'm just gonna start with my foundation because I don't care anymore.
Wait, I didn't do my glitter.
Okay, it's okay. Oh,
not-
I'm using MAC NC30. Oh, sorry. Yes, it is NC30.
I'm going in with the same Stila thing she used, and this is in Kitten Karma. It's like their famous eyeshadow turned into liquid. You're like beating your face up.
Yeah.
I always do. But the glitter
Prime
has dried. It's kind of like a harsh line, so I'm gonna go back in and just try to blend it out a little bit in my crease. Wow, it really does, Kim.
Do they make different colors of that glitter?
Yeah, they do. It's like they have a bronzy one, they have like a more champagne-y one.
That's great.
Oh, it's amazing. But this is my favorite one because Kitten is like their famous
Yeah.
shadow. Okay, while that's drying, I'm just gonna do my mascara. And I don't do a ton of mascara just because I will put on false eyelashes. But this is just to blend the false eyelashes with my real lashes.
Have you ever poked yourself
Okay,
in
so a
the eye?
lot of
Yeah.
times girls will stop right here, and this is where you get the makeup lines. I go on, I have a Morphe blending brush, foundation brush, blending brush.
It is a blending brush.
Blending foundation brush.
There you go.
And then
I'm gonna be done for her.
I just put it in my product, and I just go down my neck with it a little bit to blend it out.
I use the Duo eyelash glue, and this is in clear. It goes on white, but it dries clear.
To be clear, I don't have a lot of product on here. You can't barely see it, so don't think I'm just caking makeup all over myself.
And I put the eyelash glue on the end of like a face brush, and that makes it, thank you, that makes it easy to apply your false eyelashes with.
I'm gonna go in and highlight underneath my eyes. I'm not gonna contour because that's just not what I'm going for today. But I just brighten up my under eyes. Oh, because they're
And you
so
can
dark.
only wear lashes,
Oh,
right?
dude, I've worn these like 30 times. These have lasted me the longest of any of my lashes.
No Ardells. I don't think you can with Ardells.
No, not Ardell, but these are Kiss,
Yeah.
and I love these.
Yeah.
These are amazing. Okay, so I take them on my tweezer, and then I run them through the glue, and you only need like a thin amount of glue. And then you wanna make sure you put on the ends too, because that's where your lash is gonna lift the most, is on the ends. And then you wanna let it get tacky for about 30 seconds to a minute.
And you guys can figure out what parts of your face you like to highlight. I have a huge forehead, so I do not go up high on my
That's the smallest
forehead.
forehead I've ever seen in my life.
I literally have a 5 head. You can put 5 fingers up there.
Your thumb is touching your hairline.
It doesn't matter.
Your thumb was doing this.
You have a small forehead. You have 3 forehead. She has a 3 head. And then I just blend that out.
You have such a tiny forehead.
Dude, look at this.
I'm looking. You
It's
have
never
a nice
ending.
forehead.
Look, if I were right here, oh my God, Kim.
Then you want to place the lash. You want to start in the middle and just place it as close to your lash line as you can get, and then you're going to try to attach the corners and really focus on the inner corner because that little guy will lift real easy. The outer corner is like less likely to lift, but it can still. And you just want to make sure before that you're like it's really attached. Like I literally will sit here and press it on my eyelid for a good like 2 minutes.
This is the Balm Schwing. It is like the greatest.
Swing!
Dude, will you just try it? Will you just
I
not
don't
be
wear
a hater and
liner.
try it?
I don't hate on the balm. I like the balm. I just don't wear liner.
Can I just show you what it
You don't
looks
wear
like?
eyeliner?
Yeah.
I do sometimes if I'm feeling it.
Now, everybody, you have different leveled eyes, different shaped eyes. When I do this eye, I go like straight out, and this eye I have to go up just for them to be even.
Dude, my eyes are so different. Especially when I do wing. The wing on this eye always comes out worse than this eye. because my crease starts earlier on this one than it does on this one.
Isn't that weird?
It is weird. So like I literally have to like with this eye, I literally have to like wing while my eyes closed, and this one I can just do open.
I'm gonna go in and set my face with the MAC Studio Fix Perfecting Powder. And what do you use, Kim?
I use the Ben Nye Translucent.
Oh,
Now for the last step.
I
Last
can't figure
step.
this out.
Okay,
that
honey,
don't make
it's
sense.
a sifter, so you just stick the brush in there. Okay. There you go.
Jill.
Okay, for lips I use 2 different products. I
This
go
isn't
in.
gonna work.
Yes, use a brush.
I don't have one.
Here,
Oh, here I
use
got this.
mine. Okay, Urban Decay, and this is in.
It's like a trampoline. Okay, scratch that. I'm gonna use Kim's Ben Nye. Max garbage.
All right, for lipstick I'm using the Urban Decay Stark Naked, and this is like a matte, but it's not like a drying matte. And I'll put this on first. And then I'm going in with my Ulta Matte Lip Cream, and this is in Bestie. And I'm kind of low on this, but we're gonna make it work. And I put this over top.
I'm using a blush from the Balm.
The Balm.
Balm Dicky Balm. I'm gonna use blush from the Highlight and Contour palette. The Highlight and Contour. It's cute. I'm gonna use a blush from the Highlight and Contour. It's by the
You
Balm.
just said that like 3 or
It's
4
by
times.
the Balm. I like being more red. I don't know why. It makes me feel like I just laughed.
That's
Like
why
I'm
a lot
just
of people,
really
That's why a
happy.
lot of people wear blush, so they look like.
They just were laughing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use Mary Lou Manizer, like Luminizer, Lou Manizer. Kim's gonna
Almost.
put on my lashes because of what we talked about earlier. If you are, well, honestly, whether you're buying cheap lashes or not, always use this glue. I can make cheap lashes stick with Duo. You can get the little ones that have it in there already, or you can buy it.
Dude, and those little ones will last you too.
Yeah, I have tons of little ones, but I also bought a big one that was like $6, but this stuff is bomb. I can't believe you're even doing it at such a weird angle.
This is weird for you?
It's weird for you.
Why?
I have to be like front and center to lash somebody. Get it in, Kim.
Hang on, bro. Give me one.
Kim's the one on the dance floor and I'm the girl on the bench that's just doing this.
All right, guys, that is the finished look on both of us. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment and we will try to answer them for you guys.
And I think in the future, if anybody's interested, we will probably maybe be hosting makeup classes. This is our first go around with this stuff and we want to see how you guys like it and give us your feedback. If any of you have weddings, parties, events, anything that you want your makeup done for, please feel free to contact the salon and ask for Kim or I. And also we might in the future have some events, maybe on a Friday night or something, where we can teach some classes, so please give us your feedback.
We will see you guys in our next Get Ready video. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.